Hey there, and welcome. So, you want to start speaking more English at home? Perfect. Today, we're going to dive into some really simple, super useful phrases you can use every single day. The goal? To get you feeling more confident and having those smooth, natural chats with your family. Sound good? Let's jump in.
I'm guessing the answer is yes. And you know what? It's one of the absolute best ways to practice, because you're in a comfortable spot. This little guide is going to give you the perfect toolkit. I'm talking about phrases you'll literally use all the time. So let's get right to our first situation.
All right, section 1, starting the day right. We're talking about those simple morning conversations. You know, it's the first chat of the day, so we got to make it count, right? We're going to look at a super typical, friendly exchange you'll hear in pretty much any home.
Okay, so it usually kicks off with something super simple and cheerful like this. Good morning, Mom. And obviously you can swap out Mom for anyone, right? Dad, your sister, whoever. It's just the perfect, polite way to get the day started.
Now, a lot of the time, the response isn't just good morning back. You'll often hear a little question tacked on, like this. Good morning, did you sleep well? And that's key, because it's not just a greeting. It's a way to show you actually care and, to get a real conversation started.
And your reply? It can be just as simple and polite. Something like, yes, thank you. See? It's direct. It shows you appreciate them asking, and just like that, bam! You've had your first successful English chat of the day. Easy, right?
All right, greetings are out of the way. So what's the next thing on everybody's mind in the morning? Food, of course. So let's talk about breakfast. Let's figure out how to ask about the most important meal of the day.
This right here is the golden question. What's for breakfast? And really pay attention to that contraction, what's, instead of what is. It just sounds so much more natural, so much more like how people actually talk. It's the easiest way to ask what's on the menu.
And the answer you get back will probably be just as simple. Something like, we have eggs and bread. Just a straight-up, clear answer. Of course, it could be anything, right? We've got cereal or pancakes today.
And this is a great, really positive way to reply. Great, thank you. It just shows you're happy with the answer, and of course it's polite. And honestly, tossing in a thank you is always a good move.
Okay, next up, how to ask nicely. This is all about making polite requests. And this is a big one, because whether you need a hand with something or you're asking permission, saying it the right way, well, it makes all the difference.
And look, it's actually super simple. There's like a two-step formula. Step 1, you start with either can you, if you need help, or can I, if you want permission. And step 2, you just say what you need. That's it. Let's see it in action.
Okay, let's see how this works. First up, asking for help. So just picture this, right? You're stuck on your homework. We've all been there. Let's use that little two-step formula we just talked about.
See? Can you help me with my homework? You start with, can you? And then you say exactly what you need. Help me with my homework. So simple. It's clear, it's polite, and trust me, it works.
And when you ask that nicely, chances are you'll get a really great, helpful answer like this one. Sure, let's do it together. And I love this response because it's not just yes. It's an offer to team up, which is so much more encouraging.
Okay, so that was for asking for help using can you. But what about when you want permission to do something? Well, now we're going to ask for permission. The formula is almost the same. We just flip that one little word.
So instead of can you, we just switch to can I when we're asking for permission. Can I go outside to play? I mean, this is a total classic, right? You hear this one all the time.
And this is a super typical parent response, isn't it? You get the yes, which is awesome, but it often comes with a little rule attached. But come back before sunset, which is actually pretty helpful because it tells you exactly what's expected. Okay, so we've woken up, we've had breakfast, we've even gotten help with homework. Now it's time to head out. So, next section, saying your goodbyes. Let's look at how to leave the house.
So check this out. This isn't a question, it's just a simple statement. I'm going to school now. It's just a really clear, informative way to let everyone know you're heading out. You could totally say, I'm leaving for work now, too. Same idea.
And what's the perfect thing to hear back? This right here. Have a good day. It's such a nice, warm thing to say, and it just sends you off on a good note. Oh, and don't forget, you should totally say it back. A simple you too works perfectly.
All right, we have covered a lot of ground. So to wrap everything up, let's do a quick review of the most important phrases we talked about. This is going to be your conversation toolkit, the essentials you need to remember.
Okay, let's drill these in. For greetings and goodbyes, you've got good morning and good night. Super easy. For being polite, thank you and you're welcome are absolute musts. And for asking for stuff, remember can I for permission? Well, a slightly more formal but also great option is may I. Both are fantastic to have in your back pocket.
And there you have it, a quick tour of daily English for at-home conversations. But look, the most important part is what comes next. Practice. So, I've got a question for you. Which phrase are you going to try today? Seriously, just pick one. Don't be shy. Give it a shot. You can totally do this. Thanks so much for tuning in, and happy practicing.